First of all, I just want to say thank you, God. Um, for me, making videos is a way to just set myself back to reality and continuously anchor myself in reality and don't get lost in this disgustingness and the nastiness that target video we deal with since we're just targeting video who are test subjects. What happens to us is disgusting, but I've accepted the reality of what I mean. And for me, on top of that, one of the things that's very degrading too is like some of these participants are so childish, some shit that's nothings. That's just in this program they do utilize some of these people who who are really like not fully adult interacting with you, and you hear some loser, some childish little clown who has not accomplished a single thing. I don't even know if they even finished school, talking to you, and as they're manipulating you, being participant and try to convince you that she's a little retard. That don't even know the gravity of what she would get herself into. She was in front of me talking to me like that. Doesn't even have that concept of how the hatred the target individual has toward people like that. Who lives in this deluded reality where she thinks in that fictional reality that she's the one who had the, some childishness. Purposeful makeup's not shape and form, right? There's the most childish, like there's adults, there's women, there's men, there's children, there's kids, there's girls, there's all kind of boys, all kind of. And when I hear the childlike individual, this little retards, I'm like, if this trash ever made the mistake to talk to me like that in person, this will go left quickly. So quickly. And they don't even have the concept of that. They don't even have the concept of like, why would somebody want to harm me? They really think they're not obvious about what they're doing. They really think they are they really think they are gaslighting you, and not even gaslighting. They really think they're being successful in the gaslighting. Like you're internalizing what they're doing. That you're internalizing what they're doing. Like the manipulations are being identified with, and they use these like trollers that are almost like children. I'm like, you will die, and you don't even know. And they're like, now we prove that you're a bunch of clowns that try to make the obvious manipulation seems like they're not manipulations. They do their noise campaign, all the things they do after they manipulate you, as if like that's gonna make you subscribe to it. You look at this class, like look at trash like you. You have these grown ass men talk about regular clown fucking trash. This teenage retards who my hand was on my phone, and I was like, I pressed against like I was holding my phone in this hand or the other hand like this, and I had my phone leaning toward like there. This is something about something about blue chews. Basically, it's a way to say cute or something like that. And I was looking at things around me, and I could feel the pressure leaning toward, like I have like a buckle on or something on my belt area, and they try to get like create stimulation. You hear this little trash, yeah, we prove that you see that's. Can you imagine having a little trash like that who think that somebody can ever internalize this manipulation? Wanting you to accept these things. I promise these little clowns that I'll be the reason why they understand that this fiction is reality. If they give me the chance to educate them, I will. It will be easy decision. Easy decisions. The reason why these things is done remotely. The fierceness that's remote, there's a reason why it's remote. I'm a TI, I'm a target individual, and I've accepted what it means. It means that I'm no longer myself. My brain is being altered and manipulated. And I understand that there's a development of these technologies happening right now. Target visual, we're test subject to this. A lot of us deal with the synthetic telepathy and the V2K and this technology that's very sophisticated. That sounds insane. To think that your brain can be manipulated and altered and changed and recreated however they want it is truly the technology they've been developing since the 60s. Okay, the little clowns that surround you are part of the way of trying to disorient you. This technology has been around for a long time. It just only get better. It only gets better because they're utilizing human subjects as test subjects. And there's going to be more men, women, and children being utilized as guinea pigs. I know not all target individuals deal with the V2K and synthetic telepathy, but a lot of us are. Others are just dealing with gang stalking and other tactics that are tormenting psychologically. And I'm sure there's also a purpose behind that consists of the development of what they're doing in regard to this technology. The participants are just insignificant clowns that the government utilize to implement these things. They're trashy, retarded minded, little retard trash that they are supposed to gaslight you. Imagine empowering some childish individual participant in this. They find themselves intoxicated by this. But this intoxication can kill them. And that's what happened in 2022 when this Steve Marlowe killed a 15-year-old who he thought was a perp. They used this little trash to make them delusional enough to think that who they're doing that to is accepting of this. If they ever made that mistake to do that in front of me, even their fathers and mothers that participate in this, it will be a problem. A really bad problem. And especially when the target individual is in a state of health that's dire. So you give them no choice but just crash out. When I see this trash, and I can't even, I almost get happy to see them. Because I'm like, is it today that I'm going to have to be the educator? They create rage that bubbles into you. And then these clowns thinking the little fictional reality where they've been manipulating people and tormenting people for days and day in and day out has been internalized instead of the opposite. The target individual knows he's being manipulated. He knows he's being changed. Every day he just makes videos about it. He talks up. He listens to other testimonials every day. He's anchoring within the reality. So they said these clowns who thought that they were successful in making somebody accept these perceptions, manipulation, false memories, all of that, coming with a little attitude that they think that there's some kind of heroes at war when they're little trash in pajamas, working for governmental program that torture babies as young as 3 weeks old, that they put effort in negating those testimonials. And boom. Target individual, I'm not here to preach violence. Don't do that. But one thing is for sure. Whatever purpose, shape, and form they come in, if they're children, if they're adults, if they're girls, if they're boys, if they're adults, grandparents, and they try to gaslight you, do not even allow them to think that you are internalizing this manipulation. See them for the trash, participating and purposely driving you into insanity using these manipulations. Not only they're doing these horrible things to you, they're doing that to women, they're doing that to children, little babies, teenage kids, all kinds of children are suffering. For me, make sure I made them have put effort in negating this. So I'm anchoring that not only you're doing these things to me, then you try to paint yourself in this way, and then you put effort in silencing the horror that you do to women and children, and then you think that your little childishness is going to come and negate that. I don't care how they weaponize the immaturity, because it's a purpose. For me, as a target individual, I noticed that there's a lot of immaturity utilized to weaponize. What I mean by that is, they think that if they present this immature like clowns, that their immaturity would override the clear obviousness of what this program is. That they are here frying women, torturing children, doing these manipulations, and wanting you to think like a freaking mentally retard, because their immaturity is supposed to make you believe, like, you see how immature, they're just clowns involved in a program that does that evilness, and they will not disorient me, distract me into thinking about what they're part of, and the reality that their childishness, the stupidity that they're weaponizing is something they want me to internalize. The little tantrum is just a tantrum used to cover up the reality. That not only they're rewiring you, changing your brain, manipulating you, utilizing the fucking stupidity, rationality of a fucking thumb to get you to accept these things. This little trash who even have the audacity to tell me they're gonna frame me. And really think that I'm going to let them leave the fantasy. They negate on a daily basis how this program is torturing and abusive of even infants. Infants. And they want me to just disassociate myself from the reality that this is what it's doing to children. And listen to the little phrase they repeats in rotation in hope that it's going to stop me from thinking, oh, they are here torturing babies. Blinding them, sicking them, suffocating them, gasping them, and disconnect that. That's what they want me to disconnect. And they put efforts to stop me from listening to that. I promise on the soul of all who suffer in this program that I will not even disassociate what they're part of and what it has done. In regard to who I am, I will never, I swear to God, my dying body, to never internalize these things that they put time in and time out every day to implant this in my brain. Send the most retards. These retards gonna smart off really quickly if I get the chance to confront them. They will get the chance to grow up quickly if they try to do this thing in my face. For those fuckers who thought I didn't think I was gonna connect them with the program that's killing babies, take it out. Try it out. Try it out. I made sure that even to see how disgusting they are, I made sure that they put effort in the negation and the stopping me from thinking how they torture women and children. I see grown, disgusting trash. And you look at them and say, you're trash. You're cursed and you don't even know it yet. Me, the people who put me in this program destroyed my life. I get it. Now, this is the result of being put in this program. You are the result of me being put here. You come with what this thing is about. You're part of this. You didn't destroy me. You're just involved in something that destroys people. Who destroyed me is whoever put me in this, where you come with. That's why I see you. You're part of this. Who destroyed me is who put me in this. So now that I'm this, I see trash like this. I hear trash like that's what comes with this. Target Vigil, do not get lost in the reality of what you're part of. If you're a Target Vigil at this point, unfortunately, this is way worse than what you think. And it's not some wizard doing that to you. It's not some witchcraft. It's not some cult. It's worse than that. It's governmental program. It's MK Ultra on extreme steroid. The trash around you, this ecosystem around you, is that. It's an ecosystem that's full of all kind of retardation to get you to think in this stupidity, and for you to not be able to critically think, and not even critically think, just think clearly. You're no longer yourself. If you deal with the V2K, if you deal with synthetic telepathy, do not even think about internalizing these things. You know how much stuff they were saying here, like, oh yeah, I snapped, all this trash shit, this low life that tell me they're gonna frame me to try to make me accept all the disgusting manipulation they made me have. Then sending some childish trash who knows that her retardation is a key element to drive me into retardation. Then we face each other. Oh, education time. You thought you could torture people for free? Yes, this program is able to do that. But then show yourself and think people, no, you sign up for that. I know that. You come with this. You make that mistake. There was a woman that was making all this. I was like, man, I was giving the signs like, this is not going where you want it. There's this trash over there who's tell me regular, to try to make me accept it. This man killed the whole family. How many of you? He went there, pop, 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 pop. Because he was being regular. Even the 15 shot it, finished. Imagine you. He killed a 78, 82-year-old, then a 41-year-old woman, and a 15. Pop, pop, pop. I wrote a manifesto before that, month before. Execution style. Then call it regular. Then they have their own kids playing rape victims. Oh, God. You're lucky this is not the state where everybody can get a gun. Imagine you hear a next-door neighbor telling you you're regular when you're being tormented in disgusting ways like other target individual. And then he thinks he just say hi like, you what? Curse you, piece of fuck. Curse you, piece of shit. Go sell your kids. For the soul, all who've been tortured. And they're like, they'll sell your ass and this and that. So, you know what? At this point, I wouldn't be scared. But the thing is, what they've done to my body is already too damaging. So that's why I have the fear of that. It's like, what, if they weren't doing that, what was going to happen? Trash is done. So now it's crash out. So we see each other. You do your thing. You put me in a situation where I need to do either something, but you're not going to live your fantasy. Bunch of low-life bottom feeders who try to make me subscribe to you fail. Target individual. One thing is for sure for me. I will deal with the manipulation the way they manipulate me. I will never internalize that, but I will never think that these trash are not putting effort to force me. You know how much disgusting things they make me think about these little babies? You know, to make me subscribe to that, they make me think of this person I follow in 2014. These clowns. These fuckers who came and say Roy Moore, they're like, oh, not fair. This trash, you just manipulate the brain this disgusting way and try to make me subscribe in your fucking mental retarded way. And then tell me you're gonna sell my ass. I'd rather have my ass sold than be out here having people think about babies and children these ways and then try to ignore. But in 2014, remember that person? Stupidity, trash. Failed ass low life. While I'm working for top tier pedophiles and I can't even say the name of somebody who allegedly was raping a 14-year-old, doing things to a 14-year-old kid. Then send this trash for some bottom feeders in this program that have been developing since 1961, and they listen to this trash like, yeah, no, they know you. Yeah, they knew Steve Marlowe when he's killing 15-year-old. Send this little trash. They were making me think of this disgusting thing. Thank God I have my body cam. Today I'm being manipulated in this most degrading ways. The little ones, the babies, from the older kids to the babies. Forcing me to get stimulation to the little kids. Making me have these disgusting thoughts. Then you hear this trash like, your thoughts, you fucking retard. Yeah, and your technology. Bunch of clowns, fucking retard. Your retardation, this purpose retardation are being utilized to get me to be retarded. Forcing you to have these disgusting thoughts that target me, you know what I'm talking about. Because this is something they do to others. Then they have this little retard, trashy, low life that deserves to get killed. Honestly, they need to be killed. But it's not for you to do it. But when you see them, know that you just lucky I'm not a killer, but you deserve to die. You need to be killed right there. For all who've been tormented in these disgusting ways, forcibly having thoughts like that, and having some trashy little teenage loser like you who find empowerment in this. Involved in this system where a loser like you can feel like a god. You're nothing. Talk about you're a killer. They tell me they're gonna kill me when they already destroyed my body. That's the kind of loser they need. But this thought that they forced us to have a sense of loserness that if they did that to the wrong target, they will be killed in easy decision. Easy. It's so easy. It will not even be a dwelling. It's just, you see this trust like, yeah, pop. For me, I have to find strength, but there'll be a confrontation. That's ultimate. Come gaslight me, you little shit. I promise on the soul, all who've lost their mind and killed themselves because of these nasty manipulations, it will be a life changer. It'll be a life changer. You'll see how much of a god you really are. I don't care if they're scared or not. I do also want to see if I get the chance to do that. They manipulate your brain this way and target me, you know this. And they failed to make me internalize that. But I don't think a lot of target video internalize that. They just deal and endure this nastiness. Some of them go further and kill. The Steve Marlowe, the Aaron Alexis, the whoever else who died and killed him. Because not all of this target video killing, a mass shooting, sometimes they just kill one person, stab the one person. And that's because they don't internalize it, but they have the rage that pushes them to kill. Target video do not do that. My videos are here to make sure that you don't internalize this, but I will never push anybody to go with the killing. But in regard to how you should view this participant, in whatever facade they present themselves as, that's one thing you should never, ever, everybody participant, that they are very aware of what this technology is capable of doing. That's why they love it. You are able to change human mind and human beings in ways that sounds godlike. Can you imagine that you include teenage loserness in this mix? And those are the trash gaslighting you. You know how fucking volatile, how unstable a teenager is in their life. They get involved in something where they control other people's mind. Some loser who has nothing going in their life. You don't understand the level of empowerment it gives them. I get to hear this trash who are so much loserness in their life, wanting me to be a freaking retard and want me to just internalize that, and on top of that, have the entitlement to think that I should not have that rage, that they are the one who have that rage, and then damaging my body to the point where there's no future for me, and expect me to just be a calm, passive individual. Oh God, that's just is creating a bomb that this retard don't even understand. Try to get me to subscribe. No, but yeah, Snapchat is a trash ass. Go have this little retard play rape victim in front of me. Watch. Come near me. Come. Make that mistake. You will. Hey, regular. I would lose it so bad. I'll black out. For all the nastiness I dealt with, they have been forcing me to have these disgusting thoughts and disgusting things and what target control. You know what I'm talking about if you're dealing with synthetic telepathy and this thought process implanted in your brain that this trash are here saying, so, yeah, that you're this little retards. Then to try to make me subscribe to this manipulation that you'll be cashed, I can cut my own testicles and throw it at you that much. That's how much rage and hate I have for these people. Because they thought that this was going to make me subscribe to this. They thought the fear of being tortured was going to make me subscribe to this. Now I have to find strength to run toward it. Because I don't want this slow life to ever dwell in their mind. That they made me internalize this. Just try to put effort in rewiring my brain and altering my brain in these disgusting ways. To the point they turned me into a fanatic that I can cut my own testicles if needed to make sure that this low life don't live their fantasy. They tell me this is the kind of torture I'm going to deal with, which apparently validates this low life. That actually what they're doing is they're changing your brain or involved in the brain changing for you to experience these thoughts. These cowards are in pajamas. Talk about hate. You couldn't even come near me. I'm telling you, I'm able to do that, and you know I'm telling the truth. You hear the most cowardly, fierce, who's gonna watch you in all kind of sufferings, but God, a little just scratch on them, they will the fear, cowardliness. But if I'm not a brave person, they just turn me into a brave human being. Because I'm becoming so fanatical, so enraged that I don't care what happens to me. Matter of fact, I have to do it to myself so that this trash don't even have these ways of just repainting their fantasy. Oh, it castrated. He's like, what? Come on, boss. You thought I was going to subscribe to these things? You thought that's what's going to make me subscribe? You thought this little retard made me subscribe to this? No, I'm dead already. Let's go. But you make the mistake to get in the mix of that, I swear to God, there'll be life changers. Bring this trash who think that they make me subscribe to this. Come and tell me Snapchat. You know what I will do first? I'll go look at Polo, the one who's dying. Fucking low life. And this is something that just in my videos, because these trash are so full of shit. They're like telling me, "Oh, this guy is dying," and I still see him on Snapchat making stories. And there was this little child trash, like, he's dying, he's next. It's like, pooh, trash. It was a perp, a friend of mine who's a perp. Still there, living the life. I was like, yeah, you see reality. A bunch of clowns. And they would try to bring up this Ocean person that fell in 2014 to make me subscribe to today's nasty manipulation. Go watch Ocean stories. Go type in Ocean in my thing, you'll see. But they have this little trash here, try to play these rape victims and make me subscribe to this manipulation. They want me to think that this is proof that they're not doing the manipulation that they do to others. That target individuals know what I'm talking about. And yes, I'm talking about the pedophilia type of torture, which is a term that was coined by Mariana. So for me, as easy and facilitated what they're doing is, I hope they keep getting lost in this fictional facilitated evil to the point where they come in my face and see how things are changed. If I can just stay strong. I'm not here pushing violence. I'm not here threatening these people, but I promise you that I will do my part.